Welcome to Ultimate Decades Challenge Advent Edition. It's day 22 and it's a wedding episode. Also potentially first ever side household episode. Today, Sean going to get married to her fiance Thomas. They got engaged really quietly at the end of previous episode. We're just going to do our classic wedding at the church. Maybe Cora will make something nice for us to eat after. I know that at the end of previous episode I said that I want to marry Daisy also in this episode because she can get married this year at the end of this year, but I don't think I will do that. I think going from no side households to two side households in one episode could be a little too much. And next year we also don't have any birthdays, so we will have time to marry Daisy next year. I also might just don't want to let them go. It kind of makes me sad to think that they're going to move out. Like, what do you mean my girl is going to live their own lives? The question is, do we start episode with wedding? Do we do wedding on this nice and sunny Monday? Nothing is stopping us from doing that. It's really early. We can make some sort of nice cake and go. What can we make? We have sponge cake from yesterday. We can make puddings. We can also make some big pie. We can make stargazy eel pie if we had 4 fish. How expensive would it be to buy fish? We don't really have fishermen in the family right now. But also stargazy eel pie needs 4 of any fish, so we could just buy 4 minnow, the cheapest fish. Daisy, I'm still going to ask you to make candles because now we need candles just for regular use. I heard about the passing of someone special to you. I wanted to offer my condolences. Who special passed? Anglerfish makes me want to make the whole creepy fishing village in The Sims 4. Just this one fish. Anyways, can we buy 4 minnow and make stargazy eel pie with that? Wait, if I'm going to marry Sean today, why did I send her to work? They started morning by eating sponge cake and we now making pie. Win, you smelly, you need to wash yourself. Your sister is getting married. Ned, what you doing? Planting? What you planting? Baby, you don't need to be planting this. I need to clean this up. No, we're not supposed to be planting all of this. I think I can still tell what she planted and what Snow Maiden planted, but I do need to clean this circle. That's actually a really good point, child. I'm also going to put all of the candles into somebody's pocket. We can't finish using all of these candles. They're not melted all the way. It is going to be our forever reminder about that little celebration. What Blanche doing? Just staring at pear tree. Sticky fingers aspiration just swiping objects, but I don't think she can swipe if she's not kleptomaniac, right? I wanted to give her deviance aspiration, but I don't think this would work. And there is also Villainous Valentine. Get caught cheating. Achieve X status with other Sims and break up couples. I don't know how much you can get away with this in medieval times if I decide to do it. I'm not going to be doing this with her right now because she's 13. Public enemy, I guess? I love that she looks innocent. She's like a perfect villain. If I knew that somewhere in the future of this Ultimate Decades universe there is Blanche Raincourt, I would have waited and made her a main character of Black Widow. My brain went in 10 million directions. Meanwhile, Cora, bless her heart, finished stargazy eel pie. That thing is terrifying, but also cool. So I guess we have everything that we need to go and have wedding. Are we going to have proper wedding? Are we going to have like a wedding event? Am I willing to spend thousands and millions on that? Considering that I will also have to give 5,000 as a dowry for Chion. But that would be nice to have a proper wedding and have Sims actually attend the wedding, actually watch them get married. Is this a piece of stargazy eel pie? Win, you cannot be doing that. When did you manage to steal that? 7 portions left. Cora, we need to make something else. Maybe a drink? Make wine? And then we're also going to make some sort of soup. And let's create an event. Let's do it proper way. You can't have wedding at library? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to make our church into the park lot type. Also because I'm already here, I'm going to put arch in place for them. Maybe I will like it more as a park than as a library because people won't be reading books constantly in random places. Okay, now all is left is to finish our cooking and make sure that everybody is clean, especially Sean. Cora finished making wine, but I don't think think we will have enough time to make anything else. So just pie and wine. Maybe a pretty candle for a lighting. Citric bought this one at the marketplace. Let's start. Alex already being dramatic. Daisy, you do not look ready to celebrate your sister's wedding. Let's put you in your formal wear. Yes, beautiful. And I think everybody else looks okay. And we're using this table for food. Our pie that already has 2 pieces missing out of it. Basket of bread, wine, and a little festive candle. Okay, this is cute table. For how quick we put this all together, and if you imagine that pie is not already been cut into, how do I make guests come here? She's sad because she's going through a mood swing. Maybe you should talk to your future husband. She also wants to talk about relationship fears. I imagine that she's talking about worrying of not being suitable match for him. Sean is crying. What if she doesn't want to get married? Okay, I feel like people gathered up inside decently enough. And Thomas's father is hugging him. I think we can get married. Children already eating pie. She does not look happy at all. I think because it's proper wedding event, people going to watch the ceremony. Let's take a quick look at the guests. Some of them are watching. Others are coming to watch. Daisy with a pie. I was so happy that Jasper walked in and he's immediately like, goodbye, I didn't mean to crash your wedding. And they got married. Cora, how do you feel? Your daughter is married. I think Cora has to give Daisy a big hug. People getting some pie, people getting wine. Here is Nicholas with the wine. Can I catch up to Jasper or he actually left? He is here, just like walking around, not knowing what to do. Why Jasper is flirty? Aren't you supposed to be gloomy? She really wants to make him enemy, but obviously Jasper cannot be her enemy. They need to get married somehow. So she can just chat with him, ask, who are you? It's like, my older sister getting married today. I saw you just walking in and walking out from the church when they had their ceremony. What's up with that? She's marrying this rich guy. I don't know if I like him. I think that is sufficient enough for first conversation. Daisy can talk to Nicholas, just express her excitement. She's like, I'm so happy for my sister. Hey, you're at church. Keep it respectful. No, I just had a thought that she did not like that. She did not like what she just saw. We never lighted the candle. Let's do that, at least for this moment. Beautiful candle. I made a leave basket of bread in here. Look at these guys reading, despite the fact that they don't know how to read. What you going to do? You married but you hate each other. Okay, they just talking. Maybe they figured it out by the old age and after he came back from the war. Thomas just on the swing. Cora and Win stargazing. Maybe Win is asking her like, how does it feel when you up there in the sky? Do you see stars up close? What they look like? One day I also want to fly. Event ended, but a game did not prompted me to move them together. So we're just going to go home and then I will move them together via manage wall. Let's go home, everybody. Your sister is moving out. I would like to point out that wedding started at 1 p.m. and now 1 a.m. And I forgot to do their baby roll. We're going to do that after moving them out together, but in the future I would love to do it at the wedding, right after they got married. As you can see, we arrived home, but it not Rancor Farm. We arrived at Rosewood home. What I decided to do with them. This is build that is on my gallery and I have a video on my channel about it if you're interested in the build. But this build been in Hanford for a while. Initially I put in here bartender family, Scott family, and the elderly gay couple from Hanford. Don't remember their names, I'm so sorry. That was their house. All of those people died and this sim, the one that I'm controlling right now, is their child. So I would love to keep descendants of original Hanford sims in Hanford. But Hanford is small and I'm running out of space in Hanford fast. So for that reason, these guys, for now, at least for now, going to share this beautiful house with the Rosewood family. Maybe eventually I will figure out better solution. I love this room. I love how light shines in here. Imagine having bed like that next to 2 windows, corner windows, with the view of Willow outside. And what also cool, this house is in the same neighborhood. I'm lost. Help, is in the same neighborhood as our main family. The ruins, Spiral, and Raincourt Farm. So that's where Rose was going to live. At first I thought that maybe they will move out of Hanford because after winter ends there is no anomaly for them to study anymore, but I think Hanford has enough weird stuff going for it, so I can justify Rosewood family staying here. My original plan was to move them to Windenbrook, to say that they have their permanent place at Windenbrook. But I know that I won't be able to keep all of the children in Hanford, so maybe they will eventually move to Windenbrook. Hanford seems really small when you try to play only in it. Why am I rambling? We're here for one reason. Baby roll. What is baby roll? When side household sim gets married, we roll in D12 for them, not 2012, to see how many children they will have, or rather how many try for baby attempts they will have. If they roll 1, they're not going to have any children at all. If they roll 2 and bigger, they're going to have that number of children. If they will roll 2, they will have 2 pregnancies. If they roll 12, they will have 12 pregnancies. So let's roll for Sean and see. And Sean and Thomas are going to have 4 pregnancies. I think we're going to start right now. Why wait? For them, we're choosing try for baby because it guarantees pregnancy. When in main household, we obviously have risk of a percentage, because they can try every day. I wanted Sean to plant her weird finds from Dust Bunny. Unfortunately, you cannot transfer Dust Bunny, at least I don't think it's possible. Unless I can put it in the household inventory and there is some sort of way to transfer household inventories. So I wanted her to plant all of her bizarre plants that Dust Bunny gave her. We have money fruit, wimberry, museberry, and also unidentified fruit objects. We can have a plot of nightly mushrooms. Yeah, just a nice, completely normal garden. Should we put her butterfly also here? I'm assuming I decided that this is going to be their bedroom. I gave her cross stitch that Cora made. We're going to create wall-mounted copy of that. They don't have chicken. Let's buy them ducks. It's going to be so cute. 4 ducks. Look at our ducks. Or maybe it's their ducks. We kind of share in this place. Intergalactic Growth Pod. Love that name. Because we decided that this is Sean's and Thomas's bedroom. Our neighbor is sleeping in the chair. I wanted to put Cora's cross stitch that I gave Sean with her on the wall. So cute. Here we can display Geode, maybe one of the frogs. I just want these things on display finally. And maybe in the living room we can display some. Another frog guy, pretty purple rock. And she also brought with her one toy. Maybe this is like her favorite childhood toy. And she wanted her children to have it, so we're going to add it on the side table next to the toddler beds. Alexandria very kindly helping with watering Sean's plants. And I hope that eventually we will see them fully grown. Should I take you on my spreadsheet shenanigans? Because I'm a little bit confused right now. What do I need to do? We need to add Thomas Rosewood. I never added Harold. Here going to go Thomas Rosewood. I'm still trying to get used to spreadsheets. So Thomas Rosewood, he would be a husband of Sean Rosewood. I literally have Morbid's spreadsheet as example because I'm trying to understand how this is supposed to work. No, so here we're using her maiden name. So that would be husband of Sean Raincourt. Born, I can just make them born on the same day. So if I go on my timeline, the young adult birthday will be on the same day. So we can do Sean and Thomas Rosewood. And I think I will make him from Windenburg, just for variety. And I need to give them different color because they're new family. I'm going to give them gray because Sean likes gray. I'm not going to go in rainbow order, I think. I just know that I definitely don't want to use dark colors in my spreadsheet. I don't know how much spreadsheet content you would like to see, but I feel like I need to show when I'm doing something new. Okay, Thomas is on the spreadsheet, Thomas is on the timeline. Family tree. By the way, Cora gave birth to 11 children. This is their line on the family tree. And in the marriages and babies, they no longer in future weddings. They now in partners and they have 4 baby tries, but they already did 1, so it's 3 and they're currently pregnant. What's the difference between played and not played household? Will I get notifications on them if they're not played? What can you do? Because I'm going to be rolling for them. Probably don't want them to die in accidents, have children. But they can have friendship and romance changes. I'm finally back. It's 11 in the morning. Do you guys want to try for another child? I don't really know if they're going to have another child. And don't get me wrong, I would love for them to have a spare. That would give me a little bit of peace of mind. But just knowing that Cora gave birth to 11 children and also her oldest daughter just got married, I don't know if she needs that in her life. Let's take care of the dragons, Cora. I for some reason decided to have 2 of them. It was really silly of me. I just thought that we have so many children, maybe 2 branches of the family can have a dragon. Okay, we hugged little guy. Let's now also give some hugs and pets and cleaning and food to Rain. Also, I don't know how I'm going to be playing with Sally's household. Or rather, if I'm going to be playing with them or if I'm going to be just rolling for them. We also can have another teenage outing, just as we did with Shion and Daisy. Now we can do it with Daisy and Blanche. Hi, Nicholas, you're taller than our door. Why Win is so dirty? Nicholas became angry. He's teasing Win. Oh, it's not Win, it's Aira. Sean, you already visiting us. Come on in. Did not expect you so soon. You probably all know the way Morbid Gamer played with the side households, mostly just rolling for them, visiting them for birthday rolls, marriages, baby rolls, rather babies being born, but not actually like playing with them. I guess we could say not doing rotational gameplay, and I don't know what I want to do. I would not mind trying some sort of rotational gameplay style with them, still focusing mostly on main household, but playing with side ones here and there, or maybe not with all of them, but with some of them, having some storylines going, or maybe kind of like I did with Black Widow, taking a popular Sims challenge, but adopting it for medieval times, but this time playing it with a side household from Ultimate Decade's main lineage. This is my thoughts. I don't know how would I make that happen with the way time goes in the save, when the actual days of the week are important for passing of time. Blanche found something in the laundry basket. She found Daisy. Not like her sister Daisy, a flower Daisy. Can they do a little hug, a little kiss? I told her to enthuse about fabrication to him, and I got a message that I never saw before. Is it really being a maker if we never cut into the drywall? I bet you could design and mount a great wall light. Daisy unlocks the fabricated wall light recipe. You get recipes for objects in fabrication from Sims? Can you tell that I never properly played with Echo Living despite loving that pack and the whole fabrication system? Good to know, I guess. I'm trying to make them flirt, Citric. Can you go inside of the house? He's chaperoning. Now Rebecca is here. We're trying to have intimate moment. And Chicken is here yelling at us. Anybody else wants to join conversation when they trying to flirt? Are they all so dirty? Can we just collectively go to the stream and bathe? Literally the whole family? Yes, take Creature Keeper with you. Probably also stinks. Blanche just reached archery level 2 and I did not make her to shoot arrows a single time. She did that completely on her own. Why are you walking in circles? What is this? Guys, Daisy reached fabrication level 6. Not every level of fabrication gives new type of candle to craft. Oh, they got there eventually. So nothing new specifically for her candle making. But I definitely should make her to do something related to making candles. Wait, is Cora being nauseous and thinking about baby stuff somewhere in that pile of Sims? I who got pregnant from one single woohoo. Just as I decided to be like, I don't know if we should have another child. He gave birth to 11 children already at this point, and they're like, first try. Citric is sick again. Why everyone is getting sick all the time? It's morning, beautiful, sunny, love sun rising above our house. What we're doing with our lives today? I think today we can let Blanche and Daisy hang out with their boys somewhere. There's really only 2 places in Hanford where they can hang out. Is Marketplace and Tavern. Is our goose inside of the house? He is. Hi, buddy. Okay, let's leave parents at home, finish your food, and we're just going to go hang out at the town. Eating photo notification. Cora is pregnant again and she's going to go and announce that to Citric. Could you imagine? Okay, Citric, go lay down. You'll be fine. We will figure this all out. Girlies, it's a good time to sneak out of the house. Let's go to the tavern again. I guess it's reality in living in small town, even now, and probably even more back then. There is not that much places you can go and hang out with your friends. If there is, it's probably like one place where everybody goes. I will task Blanche with selling milk and eggs for us. And we made 200 simoleons. Worth it. It would be nice to light fire. Okay, boys, Blanche will be back. She needs to quickly run to the forest and collect firewood. Where is Nicholas? He left! What do you mean you left? Don't leave. Maybe I should control him for now. Tell him some jokes, brighten his day. Blanche came back with firewood. Let's light the fire. At least something interesting to do. You know what I wonder about? If, first of all, look at these two. If they kiss, will Crumblebottom come here and slap them with a purse? Let's check. She's over here in her stall. And Blanche introducing Jasper to them. Like, I met this guy at the church at Sean's wedding. It is very bad place you chose to do that, so I would not even be mad at Crumblebottom slapping you with a purse. Like, you in the people's faces. She hated it. Like, you gross. I think Crumblebottom doesn't care. Jasper and Blanche seems awkward to me. Like, I don't know how to go about them. Or I just need to embrace the toxicity of relationship between gloomy person and evil person. Walker is here. I told Sean to invite Walker over so Blanche can bully him. Let's invite him to fake party. I'll just straight up fight him. I just want them to become enemies quick. I hope Blanche will win. And Blanche won! Such epic music for this. Nicholas just wants to dance. And he already had a drink. Look at Walker dancing. Jasper just talking to anyone but Blanche. Nicholas talking only to Daisy. Daisy also cold. Isn't there a romantic interaction for that? Warm up with body heat. Blanche did her 10 mean or mischievous interactions. We will eventually find another sim to be disliked by. I think she can go home. And the same for Jasper. For these two, I want them to start dating. I for some reason don't see this option. Surely they can date. They even had their first kiss. Confusing. I'm going to do it from CC. So next time when we will have family together or something like that, he can propose to Daisy. I need Cedric to discuss his fear. I just desperately want him to get over that fear. Are you over it? Is it done? Yeah, he's been cleansed of his fears. With the power of Cora telling him that everything will be good and they will figure everything out. Do you also want to have a child? Yes, I'm feeling that. What stinks in here? Did one of our spinaches die? Honestly, I'm not surprised by that. They so dense in here that it's probably hard to take care of them all. I didn't know that this message exists. Hey, I heard you became enemies with Walker Goodman. That guy is a jerk. That is funny message, I like that. Cora, do you want to clean cow and milk her? We haven't been making butter and cheese in a long time for our marketplace selling. And I think we need to do that to get some more money. We're going to get money from selling these mushrooms when they're ready. But we only have 5,000 simoleons and we still have 4 daughters to marry. I think both Daisy and Blanche I'm going to count as marrying poor. So they only will need 500 each. I just read the rules and realized something. You need to pay 10,000 to marry rich, 5,000 to marry middle class. So Sean's dowry must be 10,000. We paid second half of our dowry. Sorry, my mistake. I read the rules for dowries pretty long time ago and thought that I remembered the numbers correctly, but I didn't. We now have 143 simoleons. So you better be making those butters, Cora. That's fine. Next to girls marrying poor, and we're making enough money from oversized crops. And I even thought to myself, 5,000 does not seem enough to marry rich, because it's not 5, it's 10. Cora is now in her second trimester, so Cedric can ask to feel baby. And now Cora is insulting him. Cora, share big news. Yeah, maybe he didn't notice. I wanted to send Daisy and Blanche to hang out somewhere again. I don't know if I want to go to the tavern again. We could go to Sean's house. Now her house is hangout spot. So basically just going across the river. Let's compliment house and ask to fill baby. Mine for gold? You going all the way to mine in rock? She came here all the way over there. I don't even know where is that house. Anyway, from the opposite side of the river. And you run into the mining rock now. Oh, he's petting the dog. Blanche, 1 gold ore is enough. Come here, please. I invited you to socialize, preferably with Jasper. Like, just interact with each other. We're a little hungry, so I want to make us food, but I need to buy always welcome reward so they won't be mad for us making food at their house. I think this man just hate on Sean, and now Thomas is upset on Sean, but she reacted negatively to him flirting. I'm going to ask Daisy to make onion soup. This visit is not going as well as I hoped it would. Where is Nicholas? I wanted to invite him to join cooking. Jasper wants to leave. Make a flirtatious joke. You're very playful. Okay, he's flirty, she's playful. It could work. She wants to take a bubble bath. I mean, I think you also need to have always welcome, or they will yell at you for doing that. What? Who just walked in on Blanche taking bath? Jasper? But it's pretty late already. I'm going to send girlies home. That's enough abusing sister's house. But we now have first side household. Next year will be interesting. Sean will give birth to her first child, and Cora will give birth to her youngest child. Mother and daughter pregnant at the same time. And also we're going to get Daisy married next year. Blanche is difficult for me, but I think it's just me problem. I don't really know what to do with Evil Sim. It's interesting opportunity. I would love to explore personalities that I don't usually go for. I just have no ideas. But she has time. We're not in a rush with her. Also next year I think we'll have our winter harvest and the beginning of spring, actual beginning of spring. But for this episode, that's it. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave it a like, comment on this video, and if you want to join us for this Ultimate Decades ride, consider subscribing to the channel. And I see you tomorrow.